Welcome to Vinyasa. Just close your eyes as you sit here. Doesn't matter how you're seated. Just connecting with the breath, letting everything go, melting into the mat. Becoming aware of how you're breathing. Placing one hand in the chest and one hand in the stomach and breathe into the palms. Slowly opening the eyes, placing the hands on the knees, adjusting yourself on your sit bones. Making sure you're in posture within Sukhasana. Bring the palms up towards the ceiling and close the eyes. Connecting with the deep breaths. Filling up the stomach nice and gentle. Bring it into the side ribs and into the lungs. Release from the lungs, the side ribs, and the stomach. As you connect with the breath and feeling the waves of the breath move through the body, make sure that you're up against your imaginary wall as the vertebrae starts to stack itself. As if a string is pulling you nice and tall from the crown of the head, your chin is parallel to the lap. And you're breathing, always breathing. Inhale and exhale nice and slow. Bring your hands into Namaste and bow. Inhaling up. Exhale, reach and stretch it out into moon breaths, continuing with this, inhaling up and exhaling out. Your movement, your breath. Inhaling up, arms alongside the ears. Exhale, reach into a gentle back bend. Bring yourself to center, inhaling. And on the exhale, bring yourself over to the right. Lift up with the left and over more to the right. Keep that top shoulder back. Inhaling center, exhale to the left. Top shoulder back. Inhale center and exhale back to the right. And back to center and to the left. Back to center, this time exhale, twisting to the right. Keeping that left hand on the thigh, nice and relaxed. Lifting up the heart, bring that shoulder blade down the back. Looking at the shoulder. Inhale, reach up with the right arm and cross over to the left leg. Top shoulder back, that arm is alongside the ear and that shoulder is relaxed. Bring yourself center, reach up with the hands, gentle back bend. And exhale to the left, lifting up, twisting into that, breathing. Reach up with the left arm and cross over to the right, lifting up that heart, top shoulder back. Inhaling center, exhale, bring those hands forward. Walk them forward, lifting up the heart, releasing into seated forward fold. Walk the hands over to the left, and then walk that right hand up a little bit more as you still are in forward fold seated. Bring yourself to those hands to center And then bring them over to the right and walk that left hand up a little bit more. And bring it to center. Lift that head up and walk those hands back. Nice and slow. Switch legs. Adjust yourself onto your sit bones. Adjust back into Sukhasana. Palms up towards the ceiling and close the eyes and connect with the breath again. Becoming aware of your posture. Bring yourself against your imaginary wall. Vertebrae stacked. Heart is lifted. Slowly opening eyes, bring the hands into Namaste and bow. This time, sun breaths, bring it down the chakras and lift up. Flowing and following. Connecting with that breath as you inhale up, exhale, releasing. Inhaling up, holding here, continuing to breathe, release with the breath, arms alongside the ears, and into a back bend. Bring it to center and bring yourself over to the left. Top shoulder back, bring it to center and to the right. Center and back to the left. And back to the right. Bring it back into a back bend and then bring yourself forward into a seated forward fold. Releasing here, connecting with the breath. Walking those hands over to the left. Walk that right hand up a little bit more. Bring it to center and to the right. Bringing yourself back to center and walking yourself up. Adjusting. Inhaling up. Exhale to the right with a twist. Lift up with that right arm and cross over. Bring it to center, gentle back bend. And exhale, twist to the left. Lifting up with that left hand and cross over to the right. And back to center. Opening up those legs, bringing those hands behind you. And into a wide leg. Bring those hands in front. Use your legs, whatever comfortable. Keep that heart lifted as you bring yourself forward. And slowly bringing yourself up as you bring the legs together. Lengthen yourself on the mat as we work on Tadasana, staff. Push those heels away. Make sure you're on your sit bones, nice and tall. Hands on the thighs or right by the hips. as you push against the mat, straightening out that back. Inhale. And exhale, releasing. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, release the heels to the mat as you bend those knees to bring yourself forward. And then with each exhale, start to straighten, lifting up the heart. And slowly walk up. Inhale back into Dasana. Point the toes. Bring those hands back behind you. Getting ready for upward plank. Lift up the heart. Bring that pelvis up. Staying here, pushing against the mat. Or slowly lifting up. Into full upward plank. And down with the exhale. Inhaling up into step. Bring that right leg in into sage and hug. Lift up that heart. Inhale and exhale, cross into a modified variation of half Lord of the Fish pose. Reach up and around with that right arm. Grab that that right leg, the thigh. Push with that heel and twist into that. Inhale, center with those arms. Exhale, counter twist. Stack that ankle right onto that knee into fire log variation. Bring those hands behind you. Push with that heel. Feet are flexed. And bring yourself down. And slowly bring yourself back into staff. Lift up with those hands. And bring yourself down with the hands and bend those knees. Feet line up with the hips and stomach in. Hovering as you lift, or bring yourself all the way up, lining that spine up into reverse table. And down. Feel the off balance within the legs to get the other side. Adjust yourself into your sit bones. Back into staff. Inhale. Up with those arms. Exhale. Into sage. Lift up. Nice and tall. And then cross over. Pushing out with that heel. Inhale, reach up and around with the left and lift. You grab that thigh, lift up the heart into modified half Lord of the Fish. Inhale, up with those arms, counter twist to the right. Bringing that knee down, flexing the feet. Bring the hands behind. And slowly forward into fire log variation, lifting up the heart. Slowly bringing yourself up, reach up with those arms back into step. And back with those hands, bend those knees. Adjust, stomach in. Lift up that heart, hover, or bring yourself right into reverse table. And down, and the soles of the feet meet. Grab those ankles, lift up. Adjust. So you find your stretch. Bringing the shoulder blades down the back. Adjust those hands to the toes. Keep the little toes together, lift up. And slowly bringing yourself down into bound angle. Long spine, heart lifted. Visualize yourself in this pose. Breathing and relaxing. Nice and slow. Bring yourself up and adjust to hands and knees. Bear circles, circling around. Bring it forward, bringing it down to the heels. Connecting with the breath and the movement. To center and reverse directions. Back to center, lift up. Right arm, left leg, reach and stretch, relax the shoulders. And down, switch legs, arms. And down. And lift. And bring it down. Inhaling up. Reach and stretch. And other side, right arm, left leg. Circle around, grab that foot into tiger. Slowly release, extend out with that left leg, foot pointed towards front. Inhale, and exhale, sit back onto that heel. Inhaling up, and exhale down. And inhaling up, and exhale down. Inhale, and exhale, lift up with that right arm, and then thread it through into eye of the needle variation. Relaxing that hand. And slowly lift. Nice deep breaths, bring it down, inhale, then exhale into cat. Inhale, cow. And cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, twist, looking at that right foot. Center and left. And center. Lift up with that left arm, right leg, reach and stretch. Inhale, and circle it around into tiger's pose. Lifting up. Inhale, and exhale, slowly release. Extend out with that right leg, foot pointed forward, and bring it down. And inhale up. Have that heel line up with that knee, and bring it down. And up. Inhale. And lift. Inhaling up with that left arm. Reach and stretch, and then thread it through. Eye of the needle variation. And slowly lifting up, adjusting, bringing that foot back in. Exhale into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And inhale, cow. Back to center. Exhale, twist, looking at that left foot. And center. And right. Center. And bring it into child's pose. Lifting up just those hands. Push the heels, the palms away, stretching those fingers, relaxing the shoulders into steel and down. And slowly bringing yourself back up. This time walk those hands a little bit forward so you can bring yourself into a modified plank. Inhale, and then exhale into modified up dog. And bring it through into modified puppy. Line those ears up, hovering that forehead above. And back. Inhale, open it up into modified up dog. Exhale, breathing, and then inhale, lift up into puppy. Inhale and exhale, and then lift and inhale into modified up dog. Inhale, exhale, lift, and then release. And then inhale as you bring yourself into the pose, going further. Adjust your knees so they're closer. Adjust those hands as you bring them out, bringing the chin and the chest to the mat into full puppy, or hovering above just like we were into modified. Slowly lifting up. Adjust back as you walk yourself back into a wide leg child's pose. Breathing and relaxing. Slowly bringing the hands by the knees, lift up. Circle around into a camel variation. Hands back behind, lift up. Body, head back. And bring it down. And slowly lift into a forward fold. Rocking back and forth onto those toes and the heels to adjust yourself into the forward fold. Adjust your legs so the back of the legs go to the back wall, the side of the legs go to the side walls, and the front of the legs go to the front wall. Stomach gets in, you're bent right in half. Engage those legs, push against the mat. Walk up the legs with the hands. One hand the chest and one hand the stomach. Breathe into the palms. Inhale. And exhale, adjust yourself into mountain. Extending those thumbs out. Pushing the floor away. Tailbone is tucked. Nice and strong. Inhaling up into a back bend, squeezing the buttocks, hips forward. And then bring yourself forward, diving to a swan dive into a forward fold. Half forward fold. And back into forward fold. Bend those knees, reach up into back bend and into namaste. Inhaling up, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Bend those knees, walk out into your plank. Inhale and exhale down to chaturanga and into cobra. Adjust into down dog. Bending one knee at a time. Adjust down with the knees and into child's pose. Inhale and exhale, hands by the knees. Adjust back into a forward fold. Reach and swan dive, back bend. And namaste. Into mountain. Back into namaste. Inhaling up, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. And walk into plank. Down with that right knee. Adjust that left foot and into modified Side plank. Modified half moon, lift up as you adjust on that hand and that knee and lift up that top leg. Variation if you'd like, bending that knee and grabbing that foot. Inhale and exhale, bring yourself down, lift up into down dog. Reach and stretch, plank to upward dog. And into child's pose. Lifting up, just the hands, reach and stretch, and down. Hands by the knees, inhale, and exhale back into a forward fold. Half forward fold, and back. Reverse swan dive, back bend, and namaste. Inhaling up, back bend, exhale, forward fold. Walk into plank. Inhale, and exhale, chaturanga and cobra. And down dog. To plank. Left side now. Modified side plank. Adjust so that wrist is right underneath that shoulder, knee underneath that hip. And lift. Modified half moon, lift up that leg. And variation, bending that knee, grabbing that foot, lift up. Keeping those hips stacked. And bring yourself back down. Adjust into down dog. Bend those knees to walk the hands back by the feet. Grab those elbows into ragdoll. Swaying from side to side. Inhale and exhale, slowly roll up. Let it flow and follow into a back bend. And into namaste. Back into mountain. Adjusting if you need to. And bring yourself into tree on the right side. Keeping that knee out. Going to your level. As you slowly work into full posture. Inhale. And exhale, walk that right foot forward, adjust so you're in warrior one stance. And keep that right hip back, left hip forward, lift up. Full warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Inhale and exhale, bring those hands down, clasp. Lift up and down into humble warrior. Bring that head all the way down, then lift up. Arms. Down with the hands. Adjust to the mat. Lift up that back foot. Adjust on those hands, that front foot into standing split. Inhale. And exhale. Adjust this front foot. Bring it forward if you need to lift it. Do so. Bring that back, those back toes, that back foot, and on those toes, lift up the heart. Bring those shoulder blades down the back, a long straight line from the top of the head to the back of that heel. into low lunge, runner's lunge. Bring that foot down, or that knee down, adjust that back foot if you need to, and lift up into crescent. Lunge here. Bring that right hand down to the side of that foot and bring it over to the side for more of a psoas stretch. Bringing that left hip down. Bring that left hand down. Bring those hips back. Half monkey. Lift up the heart. Flex that foot. Inhale. And then exhale. Bring that foot right back down. Adjust into a low lunge. Hips forward. Heart lifted. If you want to have more of a stretch, take your hand to the outside. Bring that knee out to the side as you lay on the side of your foot. And bring it up. Adjust those hands and take that foot back into a down dog. And slowly walk by the feet into a forward fold, ragdoll. Connecting with the breath, releasing the head. And slowly walk up those legs into mountain. Feel the off balance within the legs. Getting ready for tree on the left side now. Adjusting. Connecting with the breath. Bring it to your level. One movement at a time. And reach up into tree. Inhale. And exhale, bring yourself forward. Virabhadrasana 1. Left side, right hip forward, left hip back. Lift up. Inhale. And exhale, hands behind you. Lift up that chest and bring yourself down into humble warrior. Head all the way down. Then lift up those arms. Bring those hands down. Adjust into a standing split. Down with that foot. Lift up the left foot with the calf. Adjusting so you can get into a nice strong runner's lunge here. Nice and straight and strong. Lifting up the heart. Bring that knee down. Adjust the foot if you need to. And lift up into crescent lunge. Inhale. Then exhale, bring that left hand down and reach up and over to the left. Bring that right hip down. And bring yourself back into half monkey. Flexing that foot, lift up the heart, hips back. Inhale. And exhale, bring that foot down. Adjust into a low lunge, hips forward. Taking it further, adjust so your knees out, your hands out of the way, and bring that knee down as you lay on the side of that foot. And adjust so you can bring yourself into a down dog. Inhale, and exhale, straighten into plank. And back into down dog. And then plank. And down dog. And then plank. Hovering lunge here. So you bring the right leg in about 45 degrees. And bring it back. And through dog. Bend that knee, standing knee. And bring it back, hovering lunge. And then bring that leg down. Adjust that back into pigeon arch. Taking it further if you like. Bending that knee. Lifting up the arms. And then bring it down into sleeping pigeon. Right hip back. Nice and slow, bring yourself up with those hands. Take that back foot, adjust into down dog. And plank. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale, plank. Hovering lunge. And bring it. Three-legged dog. And hovering lunge. And down. Pigeon arch. Bend that knee. If you'd like. And then bring yourself down into sleeping pigeon. Adjust with those hands and that back leg and lift up into down dog and surrender and release into child's pose. Deep breaths, lifting up just the hands, push the heels, the palms away, stretch those fingers into seal. Hands by the knees, lift up and into heroes. One hand the chest and one hand the stomach, breathing into the palms. Inhale, lift up, reach up with those arms. Bringing it down halfway. Inhale, then exhale, bring those legs down halfway, bring the shoulder blades down. The back, lift up, inhaling up. And exhale, arms halfway, legs halfway, shoulders back. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, down, shoulders back, lift up. And circle it around, gentle back bend, hands on back. And slowly center yourself, hands on the hips. Bring that left foot out, left leg out, and point the foot to the side, and then flex. Hand onto that thigh, lift up with the right arm, and over to the left, into gate, top shoulder back. Bring it to center, bring that hand down by the side, and over to right, and center, lift up, and to the left, and back to center. Inhaling up, and exhale, halfway, both sides, shoulders back, lift up, and exhale, back, shoulders back, halfway, legs and arms, inhaling up, and exhale, halfway, shoulders back, and lift up, circle it around, squeeze the buttocks, hands on the back, and back into a back bend. Center, hands on the hips, right foot out now, and foot is flexed, hips are forward, hands on to that thigh, lift up with the left and over to the right, into gate, relaxing the shoulders, and bring it down to the left, over, and lift up, and back to the right. And back to center. Adjusting. Inhale. And exhale halfway. Pelvis up, shoulders back. Inhale, lift. And exhale back, shoulders back. And lift. Circle it around, bring it down. Exhale into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And into down dog. Adjusting. Walk yourself back into plank. Modified or full side plank. Lifting up. Inhale. And then exhale. Back into plank to upward dog. Back to down. Back into plank. To side plank. Left side. And back. Upward dog. And then this time release the legs. Adjust. Hands by the hips. Surrender to a cheek. Switching sides. Bringing your forehead to the mat, your hands underneath the shoulders. Lift up that right leg, reach and stretch and bring it down. Lift up the left leg, reach and stretch and bring it down. Inhaling up, nice and slow, modified cobra. Forehead, nose, chin, chest, hands up off the mat and bring it down. Inhaling up, forehead, nose, chin, chest, hands and arms. Looking to the right shoulder. Center and to the left. Back to center and down. Hands by the hips. Inhale, lift up into focus. And down. And inhale, lift. And bring it down. Bend those knees. Adjust, grabbing the feet. Knees close. Inhale, then exhale into bow. And back down. And up. Back into bow. And bring yourself down. Releasing. Feet out to the side. Hands underneath the chin. Into crocodile. Bringing the forehead onto the hands. Take that left arm and line up the elbow so it's lined with the shoulder. And that arm is like in a goddess arm. Bring the feet together. And then bend the right knee so it becomes 90 degrees and the knee is in line with the hip. Keeping the forehead here or turning to the left. Head back to center. The left hand in. Right leg slowly adjusting the knee. Bringing yourself back. Take the right hand now and the arm. Bring it out. so the elbow lines up with the shoulder, that hand is perpendicular, the arm is perpendicular to the bicep. And then bend that left knee 90 degrees, knees in line with that hip, and turn to the right or flat on the forehead. Inhaling center, bringing the hands to center and the leg, and the hands back underneath the shoulders, forehead back on the mat, arms close, modified cobra or extended, full up, nice and close with those arms. Bring the shoulder blades down the back and bring it down, nice and slow, and inhaling up into cobra. One more, bringing it down, and inhaling up, and slowly lifting up as you bring yourself into child's pose. Wide leg if you'd like, adjusting onto those heels, releasing. Hands by the knees, slowly lifting up. Adjust to one hip or the other. And bringing yourself down to the mat, knees up, rolling, rocking from side to side. Adjust the back so it feels straight and flat. Cross that right ankle over the left and circle those knees around, massaging the lower back. Bringing it to center. Switch legs and reverse directions. Bringing it back to center, release the legs, grab the knees, bring the knees in, and then circle them away from each other, and then back in, and back around. So if you're rowing a boat, opening up those legs, rotating the hips. Bring it back to center and reverse directions. Bring it back to center. Adjust so the hands are by the hips. Adjust the back so it feels straight. Check your chin so it's not pointed up towards the ceiling, the nose is. And then lift up those heels. Flexing those feet, legs up against the wall. Your imaginary wall. Bending those knees. And inhaling up. Bend those knees. This time grab the ankles, soles of the feet together, reverse cobblers. Taking those knees out. Grab the big toes into happy baby. Rocking from side to side if you'd like. Bringing it back to center and back to reverse cobblers. And back with the knees together. Extend that left leg. Flex both feet, hands on the right shin. Bring that knee in towards the armpit and the chest, pushing those heels away, straightening the leg, and bend. Inhale, and then exhale, twist to the left, head and arm to the right, relaxing the feet. Bring it to center. Bring that left knee in, grabbing that leg and bringing it in towards the chest, using the hands if you'd like. Taking it further if you'd like, straightening that leg, bringing it back. Whatever comfortable, or halfway, as you bring that knee in, feeling that hip stretch. And slowly release. Extend that right leg, pushing away with those heels. Deep breaths, straightening that leg nice and strong. Relax the feet and twist to the right, head and arm to the left. Deep breaths. Inhale and exhale yourselves to center and bring yourself into reverse pigeon, grabbing where it's comfortable, adjusting your chin, flexing the feet, extending that leg if you like, or halfway, breathing into that. Inhale and exhale back into reverse cobblers, soles of the feet together, grabbing those knees, check your chin, and those ankles, check your chin, knees out. Back into happy baby. Inhale and then exhale, bring that right foot down, knees out. Deep breaths. Back to center. Back to happy baby. And then switch to stirrup, bringing that left foot down, knee out, into stirrup. Inhale and exhale, have the soles of the feet meet again into reverse cobblers. Deep breaths. Slowly bringing the feet down to the mat, heels close to the buttocks. Hands by the hips, pelvic tilts, inhale as you arch and exhale as you flatten. Inhale, arch, exhale, flatten, and lift up into bridge. Making sure that the weight is not on the neck or the shoulders. Deep breaths. Clasping those hands, lifting up, arms alongside that mat. Slowly release the hands. Slowly lift up again into legs up against a wall. Bend. Grab the shins, relax the feet, and open up the legs. Knees back together, hands on the knees. Bring those knees in, arms into a T. Inhale, and then exhale, twist to the right. Head to the left, keep the shoulder blades on the mat. Inhale, center the head and the legs. Bring those knees back in. And then exhale, twist to the left. Head to the right. and bring it to center. Knees to center. Adjust. 8-2. Goddess. Reclining goddess. The soles of the feet are together. The knees are out as they fall. And the elbows line up with the shoulders as you lay here. The music had stopped, so just stay right here, and I'm going to push it, play. Staying here in goddess, reclining goddess, or extending your legs, hands by the hips, and adjust, let the feet fall to the side, wiggling the body, palms up towards the ceiling. For the hardest pose there is, corpse, because you have to be absolutely still and concentrate on the breath. This is your time to breathe, surrender, and let go. Don't worry about anything else but the breath. bringing yourself back to the mat, connecting with the breath, wiggling the toes and the fingers, circling the wrists and the ankles, bending, stretching and yawning. Roll yourself over to your right side, slowly bringing yourself up. Adjust back into Sukhasana, one hand the chest and one hand the stomach. Breathe into the palms. Bow into Namaste, honoring yourself and giving yourself gratitude for doing this. Nice deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Always saying thank you. And being thankful for life, love, and happiness. The sun, the moon, the earth, the universe. And Namaste. Thank you.